Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from third group. We would like to present our material. For today, our material is ICT-based media. I'm Graciela Lindrisia. Will give you some explanation about ICT. ICT means information and communication technology. It refers to technologies that provide access to information through telecommunication. According to UNESCO, ICT is a scientific, technological, and engineering discipline and management technique used to handling information, its application, and association with social, economic, and cultural matters. It means we have more opportunities to use ICT in teacher training programs nowadays to improve quality of teacher to teach effectively. The second is media. In general, media refers to various means of communication, for example, television, radio, and newspaper.
Learning media is a tool for the learning process which plays an important role in the continuity of the learning. What is ICT-based media? ICT-based learning media are tools used to process, transfer, and load data or information from one device to another, so that the process of communicating any data or information is easy for students to understand. ICT information and communication technology includes two aspects, namely information technology and communication technology. In using ICT-based media depends on teachers. ICT skill can personalize, engage, and create an interactive atmosphere for students and purposeful implementation of ICT into classroom. Jadi, media pembelajaran merupakan salah satu sarana dalam proses pembelajaran yang memegang peranan penting dalam keberlangsungan pembelajaran. Media berbasis ICT, adalah pembelajaran berbasis ICT menggunakan alat yang digunakan untuk mengolah, mentransfer, dan memuat data atau informasi dari satu perangkat ke perangkat lainnya, sehingga proses mengkomunikasikan data atau informasi apapun mudah dipahami oleh siswa. Teknologi informasi dan komunikasi ICT mencakup dua aspek, yaitu teknologi informasi dan teknologi komunikasi. Dalam menggunakan media berbasis ICT tergantung pada keterampilan ICT guru. Dalam mempersonalisasi hal tersebut juga melibatkan dan menciptakan suasana interaktif untuk siswa dan implementasi ICT yang disengaja ke dalam kelas.
For the next material is kind of ICT-based media in LT. The first is web-based learning. A web-based learning, also called technology-based distance learning. Jadi dalam web-based learning seringkali digunakan dalam era pembelajaran 4.0, yang mana dalam setiap pembelajaran selalu memanfaatkan media internet. There are thousands of English web-based classes that offer students and teachers to use it. Banyak sekali media pembelajaran di internet yang bisa digunakan untuk belajar bahasa Inggris. But in this discussion, I just mentioned 4 types of web-based learning. The first is audio-visual. There are some media platforms in internet for audio-visual. The first is YouTube. YouTube is a platform where you find and share authentic video which can be used in the classroom. And the second is Spotify. Spotify is not only a platform for listening to music, but also for listening to educational podcasts. Those platform can be media for improving listening skill. Jadi media-media itu dapat mengasah kemampuan listening kita gitu. Oke, untuk yang kedua adalah blogs. A blog is a personal or professional journal frequently updated for public consumption. Blogging becomes interactive when participants assume multiple roles as a reader and writer. The blogs enable uploading and linking the files. Blog is also to enrich students' reading skill. Jadi dalam blog ini, guru dapat menambah berbagai media seperti video, gambar, dan tulisan sehingga media lebih bervariasi. And the third is video conference. Video conference is a technology that allows users in different locations to hold face-to-face meeting without having to move a single location together. As we know that in pandemic, most of learning processes use video conference to interact between students and teacher. The student could also communicate with the teacher and friend who are far away. Likewise, they could very well communicate with the speakers of native language and get their pronunciation checker so as to improve their speaking. So there are video conference that most teacher and student use recently. The first is Skype, Google Meet, and Zoom. And the fourth is email. Email is actually the oldest media in learning process. However, it is still one of the good media to improve students' writing skill. The students can mail their homework to the teachers and get it corrected in turn. The teacher can also provide revision, feedback, suggestion for every work sent them back. Jadi meskipun email itu salah satu media pembelajaran yang paling kuno, namun dengan menggunakan email, guru dapat melatih keterampilan menulis para siswa. So there are some kinds of email that can be used. The first is Gmail and the second is Yahoo.
Kinds of ICT-based media in ELT, non-web-based learning. Number one is radio and television. Radio and television are the useful tools of language learning. Number two is film. Films are the most powerful element in the hands-on, intelligent, and resourceful teacher. Number three is language lab. Language lab is one of the modern technological teaching aids. And the last is overhead projector. The projector, a conventional method of teaching. Jadi yang pertama adalah radio dan televisi. Radio dan televisi adalah alat yang berguna untuk belajar, dan yang keduanya sangat penting karena kedua instrumen tersebut menawarkan akses yang murah ke program yang kaya. Kemudian emergency of current affair program yang memastikan bahwa eksposur pembelajaran ke bahasa tersebut mutakhir dan tertanam dalam dunia nyata. Kemudian yang kedua adalah film. Film adalah elemen yang sangat kuat di tangan seorang guru yang cerdas dan banyak akal. Film menarik siswa, meningkatkan minat mereka, dan mempertahankan mereka dalam retensi materi siswa. Dan yang ketiga adalah lab bahasa. Lab bahasa sendiri merupakan salah satu alat peraga teknologi modern. Lab bahasa memiliki banyak aspek, seperti siswa dapat mendengarkan audio dan dapat memahami berbagai aksen yang digunakan. Kemudian siswa dapat berbicara dan bahkan merekam suara mereka. Dan yang terakhir adalah overhead projector atau proyektor overhead, yaitu metode yang pembelajaran konvensional yang sangat bermanfaat dan interaktif.
I will tell you about why ICT-based media in ALT is really important and what is benefit of it. ICT has many positive things on students' attitude towards learning a language. The example of the sources like image, animation, video, and audio is very stimulating. because they support the learners in presenting and practicing a language in a unique way. ICT provides many positive and good things by which the learner could interact with others all over the world. There are many advantages and benefits of ICT in English language teaching. The use of ICT has positive effects on foreign language teaching learning. The first one is we can get the required information within a fraction of a second. The second is learners become more innovative with the help of e-learning. The third is ICT provides the information to the students which will be useful for them to compete with this competitive world. The fourth is English lessons that incorporate multimedia applications can exert powerful motivation and provide both students with exciting new ways to learn. The next is ICT can make students and teachers to work with current and authentic sources. Next, ICT ameliorates the learner's interaction, verbalization, involvement in a group collaborative learning. The next is students can learn independently. And the last is with ICT pictorial description is available. Oke, jadi ICT memiliki banyak hal positif pada sikap siswa dalam mempelajari suatu bahasa. Contoh sumber seperti gambar, animasi, video, dan audio sangat mensimulasikan karena mendukung peserta didik dalam menyajikan dan mempraktikkan suatu bahasa dengan cara yang unik. ICT memberikan banyak hal positif dan baik di mana pelajar dapat berinteraksi dengan orang lain di seluruh dunia. Keuntungan ICT dalam pengajaran bahasa Inggris. Penggunaan ICT memiliki efek positif pada pembelajaran bahasa asing. Yang pertama adalah kita bisa mendapatkan informasi yang dibutuhkan dalam sepersekian detik. Yang kedua, peserta didik menjadi lebih inovatif dengan bantuan e-learning. Yang ketiga, ICT memberikan informasi kepada siswa yang akan berguna bagi mereka yang bersaing di dunia yang kompetitif ini. Yang keempat, pelajaran bahasa Inggris yang menggabungkan aplikasi multimedia dapat mengerahkan motivasi yang kuat dan memberikan siswa yang bosan dengan cara baru yang menarik untuk belajar. Yang kelima, TIK dapat membuat siswa dan guru bekerja dengan sumber terkini dan autentik. Yang selanjutnya adalah TIK memperbaiki interaksi pelajar, keterlibatan verbalisasi dalam kelompok kolaboratif belajar. Selanjutnya, siswa dapat belajar secara mandiri. Dan yang terakhir, dengan ICT, deskripsi bergambar sekarang tersedia.